Warning, shots will be fired during this presentation.
2023-2024 season. Let's get it. It's a great return. Playoff strikes back. We going live and tuned up to the match. Relle and King still spitting the facts. Wrapping it up a little yard in the chat. Baltimore, Dallas, we still on the map. The others agree we don't know about that. We wrote the blueprints, don't know about that. And Nico, we trust that we know about that. MFF fail, back new roster. Cooking up with Curry, steak and Eliza. Hope your appetite will win in this party. Grab yourself a seat for the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You ain't imagining we home like Fosters. Lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein, Luther and Kyrie. They clearly the monster. The rules of the game are the same. They on every platform, same name. At WTM, have your question on screen. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Relle and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a glow yard.
YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to another episode where we talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective, guys. Definitely an energy drainer tonight. It wasn't a good one. I mean, it was a good one, but things happen. But we won't get into all that, man. Just it's a tough one. We'll definitely get into it. But anyway, if you're into Dallas Maverick content, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join us here as we talk all things Dallas Mavericks, win, lose, or draw. So everybody, please go ahead and hit that like button, man. Let's get them likes up again tonight, man. Y'all been doing an excellent job helping us get the likes up, man. We definitely appreciate it. Like I said, the engagement, the likes, the views, everything's been going up. We definitely appreciate that, y'all. Even though, like I said, sometimes some things don't turn out the way we wanted to turn out, guys. But hey, we here. Shout out to some of the people, man, with the encouraging words for us doing this show tonight, man. We the show must go on, no matter if they win or they lose. So we here. I mean, you ready, King?
As ready as I can be.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into these takeaways of the game, man. Tough one tonight. Probably one of the craziest losses I've ever seen in my life. But we're going to definitely get into it, man. There's a whole lot to take out of this game. So Dallas loses 121-119 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Dallas shoots 52%. Cavaliers shoot 53%. 3-point percentage, Dallas shoots 42. Cavaliers shoot 50. Free throws, Dallas shoots 9 for 15 for 60%. Cavaliers shoot 13 of 18 for 72%. We get out rebounded, double digits, 47-36. And what's his offensive rebounds? We got our offensive rebounded 9-5. Defense 38-31, man. All right, King, man. Go ahead and let the folks say I don't know, man. What's on your mind, man? What you take away from the game, bro?
I don't have anything new to say, bro. I mean, I really don't have anything to say. Like, I'm not trying to be an a-hole or anything, but
No,
there's nothing to say. I mean, rinse and repeat yesterday. PJ Washington actually showed up this game. That's a good. I mean, we can talk about the referees if you want to. That's been a normal all season, but Jason Kidd, getting two centers now since the trade deadline, and not playing the centers. That's like Jason Kidd, you feel me? Just Jason Kidd in general, and we got a sore thumb on the team. So sore thumb that just sticks out, and the Mavericks are now making you strongly dislike another player because they just continue to just force feed you that same player. So yeah, I don't know what to say. It is what it is, bro. Like they beat us. Shout out to the Cavaliers. Nice shot at the end. Definitely should have won this game multiple times, but there was a run, man. There was a run of like 9 straight points almost, I think it was, at the end towards the game. And it was a player that was involved in it, and all 3 plays. And we have a coach that decides to keep him in the game in those situations instead of going with other guys. And I don't know, man. I don't know what else to say. It just is what it is.
Shout out to Bro Law. I told him I was going to say what I was going to say until today, man. Listen, bro. Let me give a quick shout out to Luka and Kyrie, man. They both balled. I feel like that was a wasted game, man. Both of them played ridiculous today, man. Shout out to them. This was supposed to be another clutch win for us. I mean, Max Strus just hit a shot that we don't normally see people hit, on a regular. So, like you said, shout out to Cleveland to hit the shot. I mean, it hurts. I'd rather lose in a different way. This loss is probably one of those losses that really hurt. I know my wife was like, what was wrong and all that. She don't watch the game. She don't know what's going on. Energy felt a little low when I came to the house. Like that stings, bro.
Yeah.
It stings. Those kind of losses, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. Man, let me talk about something, bro. Well, I know everybody want to talk about the referees were trash again, bro. Get tired of bringing this up every show. With the last 2 minutes of the game, Josh Green got fouled on the 3-pointer. He get called. He literally got tackled on the side. No call. Kyrie somehow gets called for an offensive foul while getting hooked, trying to get around somebody.
Yep.
I've never seen that before in my life. Usually they call that on the defensive player. Like, why would I hook you for when I'm trying to get to the basket? I'm trying to get around you.
Yep.
That's another thing. And PJ Washington should have had an N1 at the end of the game.
Yep.
So, yeah. There was a lot of different calls here, man, that didn't go our way. They kind of make you wonder. But I'm gonna show you some plays here, King. This makes me mad right here, man. Like I said, I know people don't like using referees as an excuse, but I'm sorry, bro. That was I told Jay and them it was probably the worst officiated game I've ever seen in my life, bro. And maybe he's just living in the moment or whatever, recency bias. Maybe that's the case. I've never seen nothing this egregious, bro. This was trash, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show you some plays, and you tell me what you think, bro.
Dallas's defense has to step up. Mitchell, one bounce.
Offensive foul that wasn't called.
Nope, one called. Let's see the next play.
Big moment in the game right here. Dallas has the jump ball, and Kyrie releases. Luka finds him a foul.
That wasn't an and one. Can you explain to me why that wasn't an and one?
When they showed it in slow motion, I was I don't know, I was okay with it. But either way,
I wasn't. Now we've seen that play. I keep bringing this up. It's always funny when these things happen to the Dallas, they don't get the continuation. But we literally seen guys get bumped 2 steps and then lay the ball up. They get continuation against us.
yeah.
But when it comes to Dallas, that was literally the definition of a textbook continuation. He didn't put the ball on the floor, leans towards the basket, and lays it up. Now, I understand why you didn't give him a continuation on that.
My only pushback is I don't know if he was into a shot or anything when he got fouled. So it was like he was still grabbing the ball and then he got fouled and then went up with it.
Like I said, I seen dudes take 2 steps in the dribble and get an N1.
I wouldn't have been mad either way, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even going to disagree. Yes. Right.
And on top of that, you don't call a clear path or nothing.
No, so we were wondering in playback.
Who was in front of him, King?
Nobody, but is it because he's in the paint?
No, I thought clear path was if you are negating the player from getting that easy bucket. You're fouling him from getting the easy bucket. He literally was an inch away from the bucket.
If you run, say you do like a LeBron type block from behind, and you don't hit him and you foul him, is that a clear path?
I guess I don't know, bro. You know what?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I don't know what a clear path is anymore, bro.
Clear path anymore.
I mean, the dude literally had the guy behind him, and you stop him by fouling him for making a bucket. Literally wasn't even a foot away from the basket. He leaned in for the layup. Ball didn't touch the floor. didn't have to take a step, leans in for the basket, and then they didn't call it anything for us, but a regular outside line out of bounds. And I seen players against us take 2 steps with a dribble and lay the ball up and get a continuation. I
agree.
The refereeing this year is garbage, bro. It's garbage. Let's look at this play.
It's a foul called on Irving.
The defensive player is trying to stop this guy from getting to the basket by holding him, but they called an offensive foul on him.
Yep. And Larry in playback said that we couldn't challenge it because it was under a certain amount of time or so. Because if he could have challenged it, I didn't understand why Jason Kidd didn't challenge that.
I'm gonna get on Jason Kidd in a minute, bro.
Okay.
This is another play, King.
So Cleveland is back in front. Good pass. Corner 3.
You know that sport, bro, where the people jump on the trampoline to play basketball. They jump off the trampoline, they dunking and all that.
Yeah.
That's what they look like. Now, we saw a play earlier where you called that same call on Gafford.
Yep.
This was a whole lot worse than what Gafford did to Garland. This dude ran through Josh Green. No call.
Yep.
oh my God, bro. I'm sick or tired of having to go against the opponent and the referees every night. Then on top of that, you call a technical foul on Luka for yelling and one.
Yep. Sheesh, bro.
I'm trying not to yell tonight, bro, because this is ridiculous. I mean, it's like you said. What else is there to talk about? We already talked about the same stuff all the time, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say it. So the main 2 guys showed up. Shout out to PJ Washington. He was back to PJ Washington on defense, and he also contributed on the offensive end, especially in the clutch. He made a couple clutch buckets there.
Yep.
Lively, man. He got hit in the face. No call. Right in front of the referee, of course. Right there in front of Gucci, man. Right there in front of him. He didn't call anything.
Yep, Gucci, man.
He got taken out the game the rest of the game because of that hit.
Yep.
No call. The lineups today, bro, the rotations were. I don't understand why Gafford did play. You only gave him 7 minutes. Listen, bro, this is the part that makes me mad, King. This is why I hate to bring this up again, bro. This is why I said I do not trust Jason Kidd. We can have all the talent in the world, and this dude, Nico's constantly giving the people, bro, and he constantly squandering it, bro. This is why I do not trust Jason Kidd. I do not trust Jason Kidd. I do not trust Jason Kidd. I've been saying, matter of fact, so people won't think I'm just saying it this year. Go back 2 years prior, and I've been saying it before King joined the show. I did not want Jason Kidd as a coach, and this right here is why I was saying it, King. Situations like this.
Oh, man.
This dude is trash, bro. Trash. Like, I just don't understand this, man. Look, man. Now, me and you got killed last year by a certain person on this channel. It even got some pushback on Twitter from certain people when we brought up Christian Wood last year. Now, all we heard last year was an excuse was Christian Wood don't play no defense. Christian Wood, they took him out in crunch time, last 5 minutes of the game, all that stuff. We saw this guy score 16 straight points. They took him out. He didn't play the rest of the game, the last 5 minutes of a game, right? They take him out. We got a man on our team. Matter of fact, let me put this in the people's face, bro, so we all can see this together. Tim Hardaway, your second leading scorer, got you 4 points today. Got you 4 points. This guy here is literally the worst defensive player I've ever seen in my life. Now, all we heard last year, King, was the reason why you can't play Christian Wood because of his defense. But last time I checked, he's way more efficient than Tim Hardaway can ever dream of.
Yeah.
But all we heard, he can't play defense. So I'm just trying to. Maybe you can help me figure this out, bro. Because I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I don't watch the games. I just watch highlights. I'm a casual. So why is it that Christian Wood got killed, but we see it for ourselves live that this man is horrendous on defense and doesn't provide anything else? He don't provide anything else. He don't provide defense. He's not a facilitator. He's not a great rebounder. His shot is supposedly he's a lockdown. He's a knockdown shooter. I don't know when that was. Like, the dude is the most inconsistent player I've ever seen in my life. But yet, your coach continues to keep putting this man in crunch time, bro. You took Josh Green out the fourth quarter and put. You remember what I told you yesterday, bro? You remember what I told you yesterday? Luka and Kyrie are having to overachieve on defense already. They're not at the level where they're that good defensively that they're good enough to cover your deficiencies, bro. So why are you putting that pressure on these guys to have to cover this man's deficiencies on defense, already having to carry the offense? How much sense does that make to you? This dude is literally the worst coach I've ever seen in my life, man. I swear to God, King.
I believe you.
This dude is garbage. Like, you purposely are sabotaging the team right now.
Yep.
You not playing him in the fourth quarter. So playing him half the fourth quarter. To damn near put him in the whole entire fourth quarter.
Do you see the body language?
Bruh, the body language. The game. Bro, once again, shout out to Kirk and Josh. I was listening to their show before we started, and they said the exact same thing I'm about to say now. Bro, they are head-hunting Tim Hardaway.
Yep.
Head-hunting Tim Hardaway.
Yep.
Carlisle, head-hunted Tim Hardaway. Every other team is head-hunting Tim Hardaway. Yep. They head-hunted Tim Hardaway in the Oklahoma City game that I went to, and I watched it live. What did he do? Take him out the game in the fourth quarter. Okay, you're finally starting to understand. You're finally starting to see it for yourself, Jason Kidd. Like, y'all can't play this dude in the fourth quarter. Give me 4 points. Your third option is giving you 4 points. Like, I don't ever want to hear anybody ever say anything about a P.J. Washington, a Josh Green, or anything. This dude is garbage.
I apologize to Josh Green, bro. I told you, bro. They tried to get me off the train talking about Tim Hardaway Jr. and that, you know, he better than Josh Green
for the rest of the season. I'm not saying nothing. Josh Green can go in here and go 0 for 20. I'm not saying nothing bad ever again about anybody else this season, bro.
And Josh
Green focusing my attention on Tim. That dude is garbage, bro. I'm sorry.
Josh Green was a hawk on defense today,
bro. They had this dude got scored on by Strus. This dude was getting scored on by. I don't know. Oh my God, stuff keep popping up. Why did Jason Kidd decide to put this man in the game and put him on Donovan Mitchell, the lead scorer for the Cavaliers?
Bro, when I saw that, he started yelling in the playback.
I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting this right, King, because like I said, I don't watch the games. I watch highlights. I'm a casual. You take Josh Green out the game, and your first thought is to put Tim Hardaway in there with Luka and Kyrie and put him on Donovan Mitchell.
And he's not scoring right now.
This dude made his first shot, the fourth quarter?
Yep. He's not scoring. That's what I say. He's the issue. You looking at PJ Washington and them deficiencies because you got Tim Hardaway in there and he's a broken man. He's the broken link. I
don't want to hear anything about anybody else because everybody else on this team that people talk bad about can give you something else.
Yeah, they're doing their role.
Else.
Everybody's doing their role.
This man don't make a shot and can't get you nothing else.
Tim Hardaway Jr., bro.
Trash, man. Like, I'm just getting sick of watching this dude on this court, bro. I swear to God, King. If Nico don't get this man off this team this offseason, I don't want to hear any more excuses. Mark Cuban's not here anymore to hold you back. I want this man off my team, bro. Off my team.
Does it even matter?
Yes, it matters. Get him off my team, bro. Now, back to the main culprit. Your favorite coach of all time. Jason Kidd is trash. He has now got outcoached twice. Back to back. This is why I'm afraid to go to the playoffs with this coach, man. Shout out to Div. I know he said this. I saw you, Div.
Fire him, Div.
I'm not saying don't fire him, Div. You know I'm not saying that. You can't fire him now, obviously. You can't fire him now. Get ready to go to the playoffs and all that. You can't fire him now.
Yeah, you can, bro. I'm on that train now. Yeah, you can, man.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you now. If we was getting an alert on our phone today, and they said, hey, we fired him at 12 o'clock midnight, you think I'm gonna lose sleep?
No, not at all. Bro, I'm at that point. I didn't think I would get there. I'm like, I'm sorry, Div, but bro,
this is why I was telling you, King. You kept trying to tell me, like, man, look ahead. I can't do it.
No, you're right. I agree.
My trust Jason Kidd is not
As
the
soon as you
player.
said it, I agreed it, man. I
Yeah,
agreed because I was like, you know
Jason
what?
Kidd, bro. I
Right.
swear to you, I want
Jason
to be like
Kidd.
you and look ahead, but I do not
Damn.
trust that man, bro.
You're right, man. It was Jason Kidd. And that's why I said, you're right, bro. I told you from the beginning. You're right, man. It's Jason. I forgot about Jason Kidd.
What have we been saying since off season, bro? Who was the X factor?
Jason Kidd, man. It's still Jason Kidd, bro. This team is good.
Anybody else? When we talk about other teams, you talk about, man, this player can light it up or help win a game for him, or this player can cost him a game or whatever. We over here talking about the coach costing you games. When are we gonna ever say that Jason Kidd won us a game? When are we gonna say that?
Never, man. That's what we got to say.
Gotcha. I would love to say, man, my coach can win us games. I don't trust my coach. I'm scared, just like we scared when Tim Hardaway plays in the fourth quarter or when Tim Hardaway is dribbling the ball. That's what I'm scared of when Jason Kidd is on the sideline, bro. Then on top of that, this is the part that made me mad, bro. How many technical fouls Jason Kidd got this year, King?
Any? One?
He got zero.
Jeez.
Between the last 2 years, he got 1.
Jeez, Jason Kidd.
Now, this man would be real quick to go on a press conference and point the finger at everybody else, but won't stand up for his team, bro. Won't stand up for his team. Will sit there with his hands in his pocket with a bald ass head, stand on the sideline. I do nothing. And I'm just like, so you're not gonna say anything about that call? Nothing. You're not gonna say anything. You're gonna let it ride.
Let it ride. Yeah.
Trash, bro. Get him off my team, bro. You know what? You're right. I don't care if they fire him right now.
Fire him now, bro. Bro, what's the difference?
Go in there and whisper in his ear at the press conference. You gone? I want him out of here, bro. This is ridiculous, bro.
What's the difference, man? We got enough talent. Some of the coach would do something.
And listen, you can have all the talent in the world. The talent is not the one who's putting the rotation together. No. The talent is not the one that's at her subbing in the players in and out.
Bro, we was up by 10. We was up by 10 with what? Like less than 2 minutes?
Bro, this dude not one time decided to take this man up the fourth quarter, bro.
Bro, he watched it happen. And you can see Tim Hardaway between like Luka and Kyrie, their body language towards Tim Hardaway, the looks that Luka was giving to Jason Kidd. And Jason Kidd just said, we're going to ride or die with getting Tim Hardaway, I guess, good looks. Bro, he's not even shooting the ball anymore. He's getting to that point where he's damaged. He's not shooting the ball anymore. What? Then you got to let him sit. He's shooting the ball 3 times, bro. He's like, I'm sorry, what is it, 5 times? He shot the ball 5 times. No. He's there to play defense on Donovan Mitchell. That was foolish, bro. Like I'm like,
find a way to keep Tim Hardaway in, but you take Gafford out, he's gonna get 7 minutes.
You know why Kid did that though, right? About the Tim Hardaway putting him on Donovan Mitchell. Because he said, when they pick for Tim, it's gonna be a better matchup for us. Well, they like, well, why do I go ask for a pick then if I got Tim Hardaway Jr.?
Bro, they did switches. They played the 2-man, whoever. Because matter of fact, shout out to Johnson. He pointed this out. Josh from Pod Maverick, man. He pointed this out too. What they were doing was whoever Tim was guarding, they were playing 2-man game to switch on Tim every time, bro.
They was leaving Luka Doncic to go to Tim Hardaway Jr., man.
Leaving Luka to go to Tim.
Bro, and Luka played amazing defense today. The only complaint I had for him, it ain't even a complaint because it's stupid, but I wish they would have pressed up on that last play. Like, I don't know why they played so far. I wish Jason Kidd would have told them, and Kyrie was kind of trying to tell them to do it.
Oh, you talking about when they had the 9 seconds or whatever?
And, when it was like 3 seconds after the last shot, they should have been a little bit. They gave him too much room. Like, they just let him rail up for one. I would have pressed him. Kyrie was saying, get closer, get closer. I wish Jason Kidd would have told him, get closer. You shouldn't let him have an easy shot. He shouldn't be able to get that off in no type of shooting formation at all, I feel like.
No, I hear you, bro. I'm not gonna kill him for that.
No. Hold on. I'm not killing him. I'm saying that's the only thing I felt like Luka did wrong in this game. That's
yeah. Like, no, but I was gonna go back in to the play where they inbounded the ball in the backcourt. And it's like, what was the plan there? Are you planning to foul them, or what were you trying to do? Remember, you were under 24 seconds.
Yeah, but I think they end up getting away with it, right? No. So Cleveland got away with something right there because they were trying to get the ball into somebody that was a better free throw situation and it got out of Mitchell's hands and went to Darius Garland. But I felt like he traveled.
Oh yeah, that's another play.
Yeah, you feel me? So he
traveled, bro, and they didn't.
And they didn't call it.
Mavs doing this right here. It was like,
and they didn't call it on that, so it actually worked out it was supposed to work out in their favor, but then they got the little kickball out of bounds that ended up happening. So it's just, man, they was playing. They were doing too much for Jason Kidd. It's like you playing against your coach. And I guess Luka should have passed the times when he was shooting and scoring, but I don't know, man. Like, that was a game we shouldn't have lost. That's one of them. It hurts because, like I said, man, guys played well, man. I was proud of Josh Green. Josh Green was a dog out there. PJ Washington guys were trying to get off of him when he was on him. They were switching. Like Donovan Mitchell didn't want any parts of that. What is his name? Evan Mobley didn't do anything when PJ Washington was on him at all. Got a couple buckets when he got out the game, and Maxey was the only big man for a second. That's my thing, bro. Like, the whole trade happened to solidify the big man position.
Yep.
And now Jason Kidd is being cute.
Listen.
And doing something else.
Remember I asked you this. I asked you this when it was like, I think it was this year. I asked you, I said, do you think that Jason Kidd does not like playing bigs? Remember I asked you that? And now we're starting to see it. It's like, you've even heard Tim Legler say, there is no excuse now to not have a big on the floor at all times. There's no more excuses now. Like, excuse me, we should not be seeing Maxey playing majority of his minutes at the center position. You now have 2 power forwards and 2 centers. Mm-hmm. Those 4 guys should be rotating out with each other at all times. It should be one or the other of those guys on the floor at all times. Like you said, unless they go small, depth lineup, all that. But that should be about 4 or 5 minutes or whatever, right?
Yeah,
it should not be, 13, 14, 15 to 20 minutes or whatever. That's not what that's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But your coach, bro.
Bro, he could have. So, you know what would have solved that all? He could. I don't know why he took Lively out the game, right? I told him in playback when Lively was, I think it was Lively, Josh Green, Luka, Kyrie, and maybe who was the other
PJ?
Guy? No, I think it was Tim. And then he switched He switched Josh Green with PJ. I think he switched with him. And then I was like, well, he said Timmy was in there. I was like, man, just take Timmy out of there. Like, even if you don't want to go, if you want to bring Maxey in, bring Maxey in for Timmy. You can run because Lively looked good at that point. I was like, why did Lively go? Like, so if you'd had Lively with Cleveland, that would have been fine. He just kept Tim Hart because I don't know what is his fascination with this Tim, like showcasing Tim Hart. It's done, bro. Like, the trade deadline is over. He's just an expiring contract from here on out. Like, it is what it is. What is your fascination? Leave this dude alone. His dad has disrespected your team, like your player and all. Like, just let it be.
Yeah, he don't care. He don't stand up for his team. He don't care about the disrespect. He don't stand up. Hey, you don't stand up for them, but you get mad when they don't say something positive about you.
Bro, he gonna lose the team. You gonna let this guy lose the team with better talent?
Yeah, like I said, all I heard excuse was like guys ain't healthy and he didn't have this guy or that guy for his system, all that stuff. You got these guys now. They went out there. Now you got 2 centers and a defensive wing, and you still with the idiotic lineups, bro. You still with the idiotic lineups. That's what I said. I don't know, King. I don't know, bro. I'm losing faith. It's not like I said. It's not because of the players. I'm losing faith because of the coach, bro. I don't trust Jason Kidd, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, every time there's an answer,
I'm nervous now, King. If say we go to the play-in, right? Play that one game. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna pray that Luka can outplay Jason Kidd's coaching. That's what you hope.
Hopefully we get 2 games, right? Hopefully we stay in 7-8 at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Hopefully, you know what? So I guess logically, what should happen, or rationally, I guess. Well, it'll be logically, I guess. Jason Kidd, I guess when Exum returns tomorrow, as I think, maybe he'll take Tim Hardaway Jr. minutes. Like, but you know how you always had those questions that you like, that would make sense.
Like I was just about to say that. But shaking my head. What you're saying
it's not going to happen. Just like we got 2 centers and Maxey Kleber's playing.
Would you put your house on it?
No, man. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
It makes so much sense. It's
what you're saying makes sense, but then you got to put it in Jason Kidd terms. Like, is he really gonna do that? Like,
That's wow, bro. Like, it makes so much sense. You have all the answers in front of you, and you want to go around and choose other answers and try to make them make sense. I've never seen something like this, bro. Like, this is, oh, we knew it, bro. Like, how did we call out that Jason Kidd gonna be the X factor of this team? Like, how do you not see that? I should say. How is the media telling us that Jason Kidd, watch Jason Kidd and look at him? They got that Jason Kidd over there on that sideline, which will help him out. It's bull, man. It's bull. That Tim Hardaway Jr., he's a guy. Oh, he's up for 6th man of the year. He's a defender, good defender over there. Plus defender.
And I also wanted to see more Hardy and Green in the game together. They both look good. We talked about that before too. The chemistry together, they look good together. We saw Hardy setting guys up with corner threes and all kind of stuff, facilitating. We talked about that before. Other guys can do. It's just, bro. What we have a team now to where there's no excuse for playing certain players that are one dimensional. If you got guys that can do multiple things, let's utilize that a little bit more. But Kidd doesn't want to do that. He's just gonna play Tim Hardaway until the wheels fall off, bro. I guess.
Then we stop playing Bertans.
Yeah. Then you stop playing Christian Wood. Then you cut his minutes down to where he wasn't seeing the fourth quarter and all that stuff no more.
But Wood wasn't. I was just trying to compare the contracts.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Feel me? Like so it's not like you wouldn't play a guy that's making that amount of money. He's he's an expiring contract now. Why can't you just sit him and then try to trade him?
The reason why I said Christian Wood, because like I said, every excuse everybody used last year for Christian Wood, Tim Hardaway doing it right now, but we justify him playing because he get hot every once every month or whatever. So I just I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
Bro, if he's not literally, if he's on the floor and he's not making shots, you look. What is he there for? Like I'm
I've asked that question a million times, but I can't get an answer.
Why is he on the floor? What is he there for? You have your one man down, and then when he's only shooting like 5 shots and all, now he's not even like confident enough to shoot the ball. Why is he playing?
That's all I got, bro. You got anything else you want to add?
No, not really.
We want to do is to go ahead and get into this game ball then, man. Who you out here giving the game ball to, man? You better not say Jason Kidd. I know that. We ending the show right now. He can win the game, catch these hands. How about that? We can get an award for that.
I'm gonna give a shout out, like I said, the Josh Green today. I thought Josh Green played very well. I know he only got 7 points and all. I thought he did a good job though, especially I think he had like 4 steals or whatever. I also wanted to give like I said, PJ Washington a shout out. I thought PJ had an awesome game today. Especially fourth quarter, he turned it around, was involved. They started going with him pick and roll, him and Luka, things like that. Like just getting him involved, let him touch the ball, and he can do things with it. So shout out to him. Shout out to Kai. Kai was a little shaky and a little short at the beginning of the game, but Kai comes through. He's Kyrie. When you like just starts going through, hitting shots. Back that one time back-to-back 3 with him and Luke on the left wing was like right on time and all. Like,
when I tell you, him and Luka after the fool today, man.
That's why it hurts to lose this game because it was like. Yeah. But shout out to him as well. But you know, this guy was on one today. Like that hurts. It hurts his MVP.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. Bro.
You heard me. Just everything. It's just that hurt Jason Kidd. Like Jason Kidd, man, that hurt. That hurt, man. That hurt Jason Kidd, man. Jason Kidd right now. I told Rubber for the show, he's not even I wouldn't even argue he's a top 5 point guard anymore. Like that's how hurt I am from him right now.
I told you because how he coaching, bro. That's why I didn't buy his shoes, man. I didn't buy his shoes. My pops was saying like, when you gonna get his jersey? You keep talking about it. I said, bro, I'm not talking about that jersey no more. I'm not getting the Jason Kidd jersey. I'm not getting the shoes. I'm not getting none of that, bro. And that dude is my favorite point guard of all time. That's why I said like, nah, I'm not getting Jason Kidd nothing, man. I'm gonna highlight a few people, bro. Derek Lively before he got hit in the face with no call. He was doing his thing. Josh Green was doing his thing. Like you said, PJ Washington was doing his thing today, man. He came through for us today, especially in the clutch. Key defensive moments in the game too, man. Like I just feel like we're squandering his defensive
lockdown, bro.
Squandering that too, right? Kyrie, like you said, man, Kyrie doing Kyrie things, man. But yeah, man, I gotta give it to this man here, bro. Gotta give it to Luka, man. Like, I really feel like this. I mean, yeah, we could talk about we could talk about narratives and all that stuff. But I really, really feel like Jason Kidd is what's costing Luka an MVP, bro. I was thinking about that earlier. Well, during the game, I should say. I was just like, because we were down 56-41, and I was like, man, this dude is like costing Luka an MVP, bro, with some of his coaching decisions. And it's like Luka literally has to do these type of games just to combat the bad coaching.
Yep.
And I think this reminds me of the David Blatt situation, right? Where LeBron literally had to outplay the coaching.
Yep.
And that's what I feel like with Jason Kidd, bro. He don't stand up for his players. Like, you see these guys are getting hammered, they're getting killed, they're not getting any calls. We just showed y'all clips of plays that were just ridiculous, and yet when we show those clips, you can look in the background and see this man with his hands in his pockets. Like, that doesn't give me confidence I can just imagine what the players are feeling, but as a fan, that does not give me confidence. It doesn't give me confidence at all, bro. And that's why I'm just like, if Luka does not win the MVP this year, I'm gonna be so mad at Jason Kidd, bro.
I'm
gonna be so mad at Jason Kidd, bro. I'm sorry.
I told you, the dude. I don't think
you be living in the moment type thing or repeating all that, whatever, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to be mad at Jason Kidd if Luka does not get the MVP, bro.
I don't think they want to give it to Joker this year, unless they have to get a fallback option. But I already told you, bro, it's a different beast when dudes in your like your peer range or whatever start winning awards that you don't win. And SGA, that hype for SGA and him standing at second place or whatever, or round first, is really building up. Like, I thought Luka can go on a win streak. I'm saying this is the time. Just went up and you done beat him in the rain or whatever. Like, it's a part of that. But you can't go on this. We can't even be Eastern Conference teams, bro. Jason Kidd and all that. So, I mean, SGA going to win it. What's that going to do? Is that going to make anything change? If SGA wins, now we just got to hear other people say SGA better.
Yep. Got to deal with that mess.
So, Luka overrated again. Dallas Mavericks organization.
Oh, no, they're not going to kill the organization. They're going to kill one guy.
Probably kill Kyrie, too.
All right, bro. You ready to get to it, man? This should be interesting.
Yeah.
Let's get to the glow yard, man. Questions and comments, guys. Listen, if you have any questions or any comments addressing me and King, we ask that you hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment, guys. We take the super chats. If any super chats come in first, we take those first. We ask that you be respectful in the comment section with your question and your comment. And yeah.
Okay, I'm at the top now. Oof. Hey, Noah, he's a Glow Yard member. He says, Gafford only played 7 minutes. I'm not even excited about getting Gafford and PJ now because Jason Kidd ain't going to use him correctly. He's going to keep on playing Maxey and that bum THJ.
I said that before we traded with not just necessarily them. I said this when we was going to make a trade. I said, well, even if we make a trade, is that going to make a difference? You still got Jason Kidd as your coach. But
yep. Noah also says Kyrie in the post game said he told THJ to hold the ball and not throw it to him yet on the inbound turnover, and THJ threw it anyway. He can't even inbound the ball.
But I mean, the best thing to do is put him in that fourth quarter.
When your players with the lowest IQ in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. That's what I would do.
Frank's a Glow Yard member. He says, respect to you guys and TGK for having a repetitive talk about the same buffoonery that is Kidd and the refs every post game. Yep.
Trust me, Frankie gets tiring.
Yeah. Noah says, I'm glad I found y'all on TGK because I can't suffer as a Mavs fan alone like this after this game. I don't even want to watch basketball anymore. I feel you. That's why we appreciate everybody watching right now, man. That's awesome because I stay away from Mavs stuff when the Mavs lose, tell you the truth. It changes real quick. Matt says, Relle King, can you explain to me why Gafford only got 7 minutes? Lively just 22 minutes. Tim Hardaway almost 30 minutes. Plus you play Maxey at the 5. Jason Kidd is a terrorist.
With Lively, I think he got hurt because he had an ice pack on his face. That's probably why they kept him out. So don't be surprised, man, if Lively don't play next game. I'll tell y'all that now. We got a new member to the channel, man. Ramble Gamble. What's good, man? He's a new YouTube Glow Yard member, man. Welcome to the membership, man. You can join us here on Fridays, man.
Nice.
Appreciate you, Ramble.
Yes, sir. Rich is a Glow Yard member. He says, wow, guys, some of the takes out there, just wow. Yeah, Richard. Yeah, all you can do is, what up, Johnny B's a Glow Yard member. He says, hey, y'all, everything kosher. Don't fall for it. Noah says, Luka's great season is going to waste. Even with the new pieces now because of J Kidd and THJ, we still have to rely on Luka, and it shouldn't have to be like that. Yeah, Luka going to have to get that 38 points a game, bro, to get an MVP.
Yeah, when we had him out in the second quarter, when they kind of went on that run to balloon it up to 15, I was saying, like, yeah, man, this is crazy. We got to put Luka back in. Like, I don't even care if Luka go out there and play 43 minutes a game. I know we got to play the next day, but I ain't even care, bro, because we weren't able to. That's before Kyrie went on a Super Saiyan 85 spree. But yeah, we got another super chat. Jay with the $5 dono said, guys, are we not going to mention how horrible this refereeing crew was? Those bad calls and missed calls down the stretch hurt the Mavs. Jay, you probably just got in here.
Yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and rewind the show, man, to the beginning? We show clips and everything, man, of bad calls. So, I'm getting on the referees. That was horrible, bro. That was horrible. And you know what's funny, man? Like, I know Josh Pod Maverick, and it was saying, boy, that 2-minute report is gonna be crazy, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about 2-minute report tomorrow, King. You get it, and you see it. Don't send it to me, bro. I don't care. What's that gonna do?
The 2-minute report gonna say nothing. They're gonna say every call was right. What you mean? It's the Mavericks.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
Matt says, I'm just going to tell you guys this straight up. After the game, I started crying after the game. Wow. Don't let him do that to you, Matt. Probably the most pain I've ever been through. I took my shirt off and threw it across the room. Wow, man.
Yeah, man, I'm not going to lie. I didn't cry or nothing, but, bro, I was so mad, bro. Like, if we had just lost, like, like a regular loss or whatever, yeah, I've been upset, but it wouldn't have been as bad. Like, these kind of losses hurt. To lose that way, especially when you did what you did at the end of the game, man, to get the lead back and all that, man. Shout out to PJ Washington, like I said, man.
It didn't even hurt me that badly. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It didn't hurt me that badly because we were up by with 10, bro. Mm-hmm. When I saw that little stretch happen, I'm like, yo, no. That's when I started the build that had already started happening. Like this might happen.
Bro, you know what?
It might let this just fall again.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, King. When Struz shot that shot, I had a feeling it was going in.
I thought it was going in too. I said that's good.
I had a feeling.
Yep.
I was like, man. I told my wife that because she said I showed her the video or the clip of him making that shot. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a feeling that was going in.
Yep.
I was mad at myself for having that feeling, but I mean, it's just what happened. So I mean,
what happened? You can't get mad. Yeah. Nancy says, I'm so frustrated right now. I could just scream. I'm so sick and tired of Kidd not taking responsibility for anything. THJ should not have been in the game when we were 10 points up. Yes. Look at this.
Man, go to the next one.
I'm just gonna read it. Johnny B said, why wasn't Strus in PJL? That could have prevented that game winner, right? Matt says, is there anything I can do to protest?
I'm gonna say something.
No, don't let it reel you in.
No. I'm just gonna say this. No, I hope you hear me. I don't care. And Glow y'all can hear me too. I'm gonna tell y'all this now. Don't let Johnny rile y'all up. He's not a fan. And I'm not just saying that. I've never seen a fan gloat and be happy when his team loses. He's not a fan, y'all. He's a guy who goes to different channels just to rile people up. So try not to let Johnny rile you up. All the Mad fans in here who were upset, like Matthew said, he was throwing T-shirts and all that stuff. Those are the fans. Johnny B is not a fan. So I want y'all to just put that to perspective. I don't care what he say. He can sit there and lie all day about him being a fan. I've never seen a fan of a team gloating and being happy when their team loses.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Johnny B. It was rough in the playback. He was in there when we was up by 10. getting excited that we were going to like let the lead go and all.
Exactly. That sound like a fan to you?
Nah, that was tough, man.
That's exactly. That's why I said he could sit here and scream until he's blue in the face. He's not a fan, bro. I ain't never seen no fan be happy like, yes, we lost. Thank you. Yeah, that look like
TGK TV. He's a Glow Yard member. He's also the host of the unofficial official pregame show. And what is that? Midnight Madness, Friday evenings, I think, or Saturday evenings sometimes. But he says, besides the refs screwing us the entire second half, why Gafford only gets 7 minutes is crazy to me. I understand Cleveland and strategy, but if you need 5 out to play offense for Luka, then we are cooked. Man, why are we all? I think I've always said it. TGK, I think you said it on the show today, on your pregame show. Why are we always adjusting to the other team? Why don't we ever make things adjust to us, bro?
Can you keep bringing up stuff that's making me mad, bro?
Why, bro? Like, why do we do that? I don't understand, Jason Kidd. Why do we get the big men if we were going to still adjust to being small?
King, I wanted to believe so bad. Me and you been sitting here screaming this for the last 2 years, man. We need a center. We need a center. We need a center. We need centers. We need centers. We need bigs. We need bigs.
Yep.
Been screaming this for so long. We finally got it, and it don't even make a difference because your coach don't want to play him. I said this because remember I asked you this when we had JaVale McGee and all them, and I asked you this. I said, bro, do you think that kid don't like bigs? You finally got 2 very good bigs, bro. And you don't want to play him. I'm done, bro.
Or is he forcing us Maxi Kleber?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't understand. Like, we got the bigs.
Instead of getting out rebounded, bro, but you steady put a guy in. No disrespect to Maxi. He played solid today. I'm not taking that away from him. Maxi's not the answer, bro. And I'm with TGK. If you got to continuously play, matter of fact, let me say this, and I'll let you. I'm my bad.
No, you go ahead, bro. You got sure.
Like, if that's the case, like you told me, he has say on the roster, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, then why did we go out for a big that can spread the floor, that can play in the offense that you want to play? Why get these 2 centers that don't spread the floor and we just got them sitting on the bench again?
Should have been got Miles Turner then.
That's what
It don't make sense. Like, Nico does everything. That's why shout out to Nico, bro. Nico does everything that we ask for. You feel me? He tries his hardest to do what he can with what he has, I should say. And then Jason Kidd just no. I don't get it, bro. Why is Maxi Kleber playing the start at center minutes? Noah says, Matthew, same. I threw my remote at the wall again. This team makes me throw TV remotes at the wall. Jeez. You gotta chill, y'all. It ain't. I know you gotta find your zen, man. Like, I understand this game. You watching something and it's like somebody's like torturing you on purpose, and it's like, this is horrible, man. Why am I giving my all to this? It's the same thing. We understand, but it's just, damn, you gotta fire Jason Kidd, bro, man. Like now. Like, I don't even like fire him now. Just fire him. What difference does it make? Are we gonna get worse? Really? Latte, he's a Glow Yard member. He says, F man, this is such a winning game. OMG, I'm so sad. I need a break. Yeah, we could have won the last game too. We could just win games if we had a coach.
You got a coach that don't win you games, he lose you games.
Lose you again. That's what we always talk about, bro. We say, when is the last time you seen Jason Kidd win a game? We always talk about him losing games for us. Coaches win games. There are times when you watch stuff. We've had it happen to us. Shout out to Rick Carlisle.
Yeah, I was just about to say, shout out to Rick.
Shout out to what is Bickerstaff or whatever.
Yeah, Bickerstaff. Yeah, like, coach like your dad out here, bro. Salute to Empire Jeff, man. Yeah, it was more to it than that, Jeff. You had to see the game, man. It was.
Matt says, I put all my emotion into this team because I know it can be great. I know we have the players to do it. It's just frustrating how one player and a coach can ruin the whole season. Luka is losing. And I feel I had like a conversation I wanted to have about Luka stands and all, but it ain't even the day to do it because, like, man, they doing Luka wrong, man. And this is worse because, like, you know, back in Cleveland with like LeBron, it was about the talent, like getting them at the wrong time and then getting guys older and all that stuff, or getting injury prone guys you shouldn't have got.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna let Jason Kidd destroy Luka Doncic.
2 years in a row.
Wow. Nancy says, "Oh, I'm sorry, Nancy, it's not for us." Latte says, "Man, kid need to be fired. Our defense sucks. How can you let the hottest shooter get so many threes?" Our defense actually wasn't that bad until that little stretch. Latte also says, "I don't see us winning tomorrow. Rap has been playing so well. I don't know, man. It's not just THJ fault anymore. It's everyone. What the F is his defense, man? Nah, I can't. Latte, nah. It was 3 possessions. I said 9 points, man. And 9 points were really heavily on one dude. And I don't even blame the dude. Like I said, I blame the coach for being in that situation. But nah, but that was a major swing, man. It was like, oh my goodness, bro. The look on his face after he let that 1-3 go. And he's out of it, man. He's gone. He's gone. Lies, a Glow Yard member. He says, "What's up, bros? What up, Lies?"
What up, Lies?
He said, "I'm tilted the F out right now, and it's a feeling that can't seem to go away right now. We just had the 2 worst losses of the season against the same team."
Yeah, that is true.
Noah says, "If you're Jason Kidd and you're seeing THJ getting torched by Max Strauss, would you not sub him out? Hell, put Markieff Morris to guard Max. This love connection between Kidd and THJ has to stop." Yeah, he got his favorites, man. I don't know what's up with him and Maxey, him and Tim. I don't know, man.
Surprised he ain't been playing Powell.
Yeah,
he was on
like
that
he moved
Powell.
Powell. Like that's what I can never get into Jason Kidd's head, man. I don't know.
Trying to figure it out, you're gonna hurt yourself. Don't do that.
I don't know what he's gonna do. Johnny B says Toronto's undefeated since the All-Star break. Y'all sure we win tomorrow, or are we going 0-4 for this road trip? Because y'all know we're not beating the Celtics. Hold My Latte says, "Sorry, Keegan Relle, I'm so upset. Luka, I put up 75 points just to get this L. The refs are trash, man. WTF, so many uncalled fouls, and this is so sad." Yep.
I'm still tripping out on one where they called an offensive foul on Kyrie.
Yep.
Getting hooked, trying to go around the guy. Why would I bring the guy with me as I'm going to the goal? I'm trying to get around him.
And scoring. That was a score, too. Matt says, "Positive things tonight. Luka birthday tomorrow. Exum is back. Hopefully take THJ minutes, all of them. Luka and Kyrie are rolling with 75 points combined, and J Kid is looking really bad, right?" I don't know.
So Exum is back tomorrow?
I mean, he was at shoot around today, so I would think he would be. Just probably not because of the back to back.
I would have trusted Exum in there the last in the fourth quarter over THJ.
Bro, Jason Kidd, I'm so scared, man, for tomorrow. I'm scared because Jason Kidd got another game right behind to show us if he's.
I think we're going. I'm not worried about tomorrow. We're gonna win,
bro. I thought we was gonna win today. I ain't gonna lie to you, but the thing is what Jason. This could be the start of a snowball with this Tim Hardaway Jr. thing. Like, is Jason Kidd going to stop playing him? And it's just like, if he's not, this could begin something. Like his body language. He is. Remember when Maxey didn't want to shoot?
Mm-hmm.
Tim's there for himself.
Yeah.
Like he's at that point almost. And if he can't do that, the shooting part, you already know he doesn't do anything else. So like he's a lost body out there right now. So I'm Jason Kidd, man. Gina Kim, Glow Yard member. She says, "Hey fellas, I'm at a loss for words. Fortunately, I had to do something before Max took that shot. I would have been depressed if I had seen that shot in real time, but we know the reason why we lost." She also says, "At least we don't have to sit on this loss, but even if we win tomorrow, I won't be satisfied. I swear if the refs come out and say they make a lot of mistakes, I'm going to be sick." Yeah.
That's what I said, Gina. I don't want to hear the 2-minute report tomorrow. I'm going to tell Jay, Will, don't send me nothing. My boy B, Fred, don't send me nothing. King, don't send me nothing. Brolaw, don't send me nothing. I don't want to see nothing, bro. I really don't. Like, you correcting the 85 mistakes you made within the last 2 minutes of the game, it's not going to make me feel better. It's not going to correct the game.
I'm gonna send it. Live says, hold on, let me read that. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, my bad. You still got it? Okay.
Go ahead.
Logan with the $5 dono. He says, "What are you feeling right now, man?" I feel that Luka is wasting his talent right now. He deserves better. Injuries, bad seeding, bad coaching. Luka could have 3 MVPs right now. Listen, I've said that, Logan. I feel like Kidd is going to hurt Luka's chance of getting MVP, man. Like he sabotaged this man for getting MVP.
But it's ridiculous, as everybody knows, but they're not saying it because you know how everybody says Luka has probably could have an MVP already. Like he's already had the numbers. It's all you hear all the time and all that. And it's like, man, it's Jason Kidd, bro. That hurts. Lai says the perimeter defense of this team is atrocious. Can you both tell me WTF are we doing in practice? If it wasn't for Luka holding us up, this would have been a blowout during the second quarter.
Well, Lies, I said it a million times. Well, actually, not a million times. I said it the last 2 games. You can't have Luka, Kyrie, and Tim Hardaway on the floor at the same time. Now, understand Dallas wants to play 3 ball handlers or whatever in the crunch time. Tim Hardaway's not a ball handler, so you can't use that excuse. Then on top of that, I talked about the fact that Luka and Kyrie already have to overachieve on defense. They're not great enough on defense to cover up for Tim Hardaway's deficiencies. And the way, and a lot of times too, when they were doing switches on him, it's like Luka was switching, and instead of Tim Hardaway stepping up, he was dropping back, which is why you saw a lot of those times Max Strus was hitting those wide open shots on the elbow from the 3.
Yep.
Like you're having to cover for this man deficiencies already. He's struggling on the offensive end, and then you already know he's not going to contribute anything on the defensive end. So you're asking for Luka and Kyrie, who already have to do the heavy lifting for the offensive side, who are doing their jobs for the defensive side, to have to cover for both of your deficiencies on both offense and defense. That's why it's struggling on the perimeter right now. You saw in the Indiana game the highlights of the defensive assignments. That, matter of fact, who was that? The player for Indiana. They showed him Tim Hardaway is way in the paint, and this guy's way in the corner by himself, wide open for a practice 3.
Was it Nimhard?
Yeah. Like, that's why, Lies. And then you put all that pressure on guys like PJ Washington and them to have to cover for your deficiencies when you're absolutely not doing anything on defense. Yep. It makes it harder for guys like that.
And then you play Tim Hardaway a lot with Maxi Kleber as well. When you don't have a guy behind him that can be a last line of defense. It doesn't make sense. So
they're hunting him on defense, Lies. They're literally hunting Tim Hardaway on defense. They got all this evidence and all these videos showing y'all that. They're headhunting this guy.
Bro, it's literally showing me, though, that Jason Kidd does not have any adjustments. And I say that because
I'm gonna say he got the IQ.
No, we got that. But not having adjustments kind of mean that. That's why with the Jason Kidd, you would think he's one of the best basketball IQs of all time. But he doesn't have adjustments, and I say that because we know Tim Hardaway is not a ball handler. Like, he's not a guy to be in that position. You can't change your offense at all to have anything else. Like, you got to have a set offense with the 3 guys. So if something goes down, you have no other like go-to maneuver or like break in the case of emergency. Like, that's ridiculous. We should never have Tim Hardaway being the point guard for this team ever, bro. That's how I feel. Like, I don't want him dribbling the ball up at all. But they keep going to it.
Facts.
Noah says Jason wants to keep THJ in the game after he can't even inbound the ball, but he wants to take out Gafford and Hardy for no reason. I know y'all said we can't fire a coach midway, but do it. I told you, I'm like, sheesh, man, fire him, man. Tonight's game was horrible.
Like I said, if they were to come back tonight and say they fired Jason Kidd, I would not be mad, bro.
These back-to-back games have been horrible. Like, this is a horrible, like, not back-to-back games, but the 2 last games. Mm-hmm. Especially after getting the press and like getting people to look at you now. People started to look at you, and now you trash. So you're a laughing stock again. This is what Jason Kidd always does. Luka, get him fired. We won't hold you. We won't hold you accountable. We won't call you a coach killer over here. Get him fired, Luka. Latte says refs, Kidd is to blame tonight. I don't care anymore. The refs were terrible. I can't even speak or type properly today. My cat was wondering why I was angry. I almost can hear my cat say, chill out, LOL. Oh, man. Jada Kim says game ball to THJ and Max Strus. I swear mid players always hoop against us, and 6 man of the year candidate is always on the other team. I wish he played for us to help get wins. We need a player like him. Man.
You remember when we almost traded Tim Hardaway for Karis LeVert? Remember that?
Man, I was saying that during the playback. I was like, damn, I'd have took Karis LeVert, man.
I would have took him.
Karis LeVert. I knew it. I knew Karis was more consistent than him. You could just tell his game. He can handle the ball and do. So Karis LeVert is not a number one, but I've seen Karis LeVert play as a number one. You feel me? In that position, even on a losing team, he would do things like dribble the ball and handle it like a number one. I've never seen Tim Hardaway Jr. be able to do that. He can't do it.
Man, Nico got to get that. I'm telling you, Nico got to get that man off this team, bro, this summer. He got to be gone this summer, bro. Got to be gone, bro.
Matt said, not going to lie, but a Mark Jackson, a head coach, would be amazing. He has the experience and is much better than Kidd. I'm going to say it again. Luke and Kyrie played amazing. Coach must be awful. Yeah.
Yep, a wasted masterpiece from Luka and Kyrie tonight because your coach is being an idiot.
Noah says there's no free bingo space with this team as long as we have J Kidd and THJ, and the refs are effing trash. Josh Green literally got tackled on that attempted corner three. Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard says he's a Glow Yard member as well. He says we went 7-0. Now do we go 0-7? You know, Kidd loves 500.
No Indy.
Gina Kim says, I'm just curious as to what the refs are going to say. That was the same ref who ignored the Dante tackle in the Piston and Knicks game. I wish we had a coach to call them out, but he never would. He would never.
We had the
same coach right after the same refs. I see that trash. Bro, I need Adam Silver for real, though. Like, this is, like, serious. Like, I love Adam Silver. But, like, he got to address this, bro. Like, after the season or something, this has to be addressed. These refs.
It's so bad that they've been talking about it on national media, national television stuff, too, about the refereeing.
Yeah.
It's bad, man.
It's real bad. Nancy says you could tell Luka was so frustrated with Kidd because he could feel the game slipping away. And the fact that he just keeps relying on Luka to fix everything is insane. He just coached the darn game. Yep. Noah says, I'm not Johnny B, but I don't think we are going to beat Boston. J Kidd is going to put Maxey and THJ in that game for 25-plus minutes. We can't overcome the mistakes against Boston. Yeah, you're right, Noah. I'm not – you can say your piece. I know you're not Johnny B, but we had this game and Johnny B was in there, like, pumping us up to lose, like saying, come on, choke it away, and all pause. And I'm like, damn, bro. Eesh. It's bad juju. Matt says, I remember when we all got hyped up at the trade deadline, but we forgot J Kidd and THJ are like the front leaders of this team.
I did.
Nico is incredible, but he forgot we got the worst coach.
Yep, I never forgot, Matthew. I've been saying it this whole time.
Gina Kim says, Tim was so bad. I saw Luka staring at him when he was on the bench. He looked pissed. As a coach, how do you see that and still play that man? Hardy couldn't see another minute of the floor. Like, why?
Yeah, I wonder what the dad got to say about these horrible outings he's been playing.
Pass the ball more.
Gotcha.
Noah says this whole trade was pointless. Getting Gafford was pointless. Gafford wasn't in foul trouble or nothing, but nope, he wants to sub in Maxey. J Kidd is the Mavs' biggest rival. Gafford gets lost sometimes on the perimeter. I understand. Here we go again. This is the point when I'm like, which one is the greater evil, right?
Right.
He does get lost sometimes on the perimeter as far as, but you were playing a big lineup. You should have played him and had him hid against one of the guys that don't shoot threes or whatever like that. But he's not out there doing that. But the Mavericks only switch when they have Maxi Kleber out there. Like, they don't switch. They play drop and all whenever. I don't know why they have that for. Okay, whatever. But even with Gafford out there, like, Maxi's not a shutdown enough defender at times, just being the center and the spearhead, or like the anchor, to have him out there because of his switchability when you lose in that rim protection and all, which is like, it doesn't, in rebounding and stuff, it doesn't make sense. And Jason Kidd just always tries to play and put, squeeze a triangle into a circle hole or something like that, bro. Like, it just don't make sense. He just tries it. So he's like, I'm going to do this. Like, yo, the circle is right here. Just grab this one. Like, nah.
No. I think I can get this to work.
I can get this triangle to work. It's like, stop. That's the annoying part of being a Maverick fan right now. Matt says, let Dudley take over this team. You guys agree he's a better coach overall? You think he'll be getting Gaff for 7 minutes and Lively 20 minutes, THJ and Maxey for almost 50 minutes combined? Sheesh, lost. I don't even know, man. I just want a new regime, tell you the truth. If we're going to
Same.
do that, like just
Same.
get them all. If they attach Jason Kidd, I want them gone. I'm sorry, like Christie and all.
I'm with you.
I'm really at a point where I don't even know what like Sham and all of them do. Like I'm at that point, like bro, if we're gonna get them, just get a whole new coaching staff. Like let somebody just select and just get a new screw like seniority and standing being here for so long and all that. Like let the new people pick their people. You feel me? Let it be how it's supposed to be.
I agree, man.
Nancy says, at what point does Jason Kidd's seat become hot? I'm not even joking anymore. I'm just being for real. I don't even know why we get new players anymore. We don't play them. He has his favorites, THJ and Maxey. Gina Kim said, I don't want to be negative, but we going on a losing streak. Kidd showed all his cards tonight. We're not winning with this man as our coach. It'll take Luka and Kai to go off for us to win anything. Noah says J Kidd is force feeding THJ to us. Like he said last post game, he wants to try to get THJ better looks. We are not that type of team in the standing to be trying stuff out. Oh man, he never understands that. He don't know what a win loss represents. Matt says nothing personal, but I think this Johnny B guy is a straight Mavs hater. Don't like his attitude towards this team. Plus, he likes THJ. Freak that. I'm being serious about this too. Just look out. Hey Matt, you are you Canadian as well? Div says he's a Glow Yard member. He says, Relle, Jason Kidd needs to go this year before the playoffs. Let's make the move. Do it. Get rid of him. THJ is trash. He had THJ covering the best offensive player on Cleveland. That is straight stupid.
I said that deal. This dude, you take Josh Green out and put him in there and tell him to go guard the best player on their team. This dude averaging damn near 30 points a game, and the worst defender in the league, you tell him to go guard him.
Steve says this game was lost when THJ passed the ball to Kyrie out of bounds and Strus hit that three. That was one of them. It was in that whole run where you could just feel the just going away. It was like, stop, Tim Hardaway, stop. Why are you around?
Yes.
Noah says if we are stuck in the play-in, then that sucks because I don't trust Jason Kidd in one game take all play-in tournament.
I said that, Noah. I'm gonna be nervous as I don't know what.
I mean, didn't we see the guys in the in-season tournament?
Yeah.
Nancy says Jason Kidd had stopped playing Timmy in the fourth and we were winning. Now we started playing him in the fourth the last couple of games and we're losing. Why?
Because it don't make sense.
Jana Kim says, hear me out. What if Kidd thinks Tim is a good defender? Like, for real. Think about it. It might explain why Tim was on Mitchell, Strus, and other good players before.
Gina, if he really believes that, then we need to fire him then.
Yep.
You can't be that stupid. I'm sorry.
Noah says J Kidd has no emotion in a post-game interview. He just says, give credit to Cleveland, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man. I used to be a Jason Kidd fan. Matt says Johnny Bravo band is Johnny D. I can't. He said he's just a straight hater. My gosh. Oh
yeah,
man.
Don't let him rile y'all up, man.
Stop, man. He's getting y'all. Stop. Oh, my eyes hurt. Steve says the kid don't get the whole blame the refs this year all over the NBA suck. Yeah. The refs have sucked. But kid was trash though.
Oh, the kid's still trash. Refs or no rep, he's still trash.
Noah says, I know the refs were gosh awful, but after that inbound turnover that THJ did that switched the whole momentum, Kyrie literally told him to hold the ball. Tim Hardaway, I can't stand him holding the ball at all, man. I'm sorry, Tim. Matt says, lies, Johnny B. We good. No hate, just a little bit of frustration. My bad. Yeah, you good. Y'all good. Just keep it respectful. Y'all know the drill. Noah says, give any other coach this roster, they would be so successful with it. And that Western Conference Finals run was a fluke of Jason Kidd. That wasn't because of Kidd. That was because of how good Luka was on that run. You said Luka got an MVP stolen that year? Okay. Steve says, you tell me that play with Luka passed the ball to Kyrie was nothing but a regular side out of bounds foul? Yeah, right. NBA ref, something has to be done.
That's what I said, Steve. It's just that I seen dudes take 2 steps in the dribble, man.
Gina Kim says, this was definitely the worst loss of the season, at least with the new look Mavs. But we have to go through these situations so we can better prepare for the future. It just sucks because we need wins. Yep. Div says, how anyone cannot see how Jason Kidd costs this game with his stupidity is beyond understandable. To hear Larry say need THJ for spacing is nuts because I saw Luka double with THJ on the court. I saw Darius Garland standing away from Tim Hardaway Jr. Richard says, yep, LOL, watch Last Airbender. So, yep, has kind of stuck.
Oh, man. Richard, wow, man. Good show, by the way, too.
DV says, get Kid and THJ off my team.
That's what I said, DV. Get him off my team.
Matt says, Johnny B, I respect this dude, but the opinions are like the straight opposite of mine. Let's be positive and support THJ like him. It's okay. Just getting my thoughts out. Yeah, he's Skip Bayless to the show. But it's crazy because he's a mad fan, allegedly. That's the thing.
He's not a mad fan.
Noah says Luka this season is having a better offensive season, which I don't know how you can get better. And he's having a better defensive season. It's going to waste. Luka will never win MVP under Kid. You said Kid trash can juice too?
Oh, yeah.
DV, Glow Yard Gang member, he says we got Gafford.
I should have put my shirt on, King.
We got Gafford playing 7 minutes, DJJ playing 9, Hardy playing 5, but THJ and Maxey playing 25 to 26. Tim Hardaway shot 5 shots, bro. Dennis Derek Jones Jr. could have played more minutes then if that's all we needed from Tim tonight. You feel me? Like it doesn't make sense. That's a good one, DV. I got another gray hair with that one, man, with this game today. Gina Kim said we got Luka and Kai taking accountability before Kid, but they can't be our leaders, right? Why did we get him to coach? One that stands up for his players, but he probably worried about a fine. He worried about his image, man. I think you got a guy that worried about how stuff happened in the past and trying to make it up, and it's like we need him to be kind of more in between. And I don't know.
Stand up for your players, bro. That's all we asking, bro. Stand up for your players, man.
DV says this is what the media don't see. Everyone think if we do well, it's because of Kid, but when we lose, we not good enough. Yeah. Oh, they got TGK. Did Johnny B get him? Because I see it from Luka and all that. Gina Kim says also shout out to y'all for still doing a post game show even after a tough loss. TGK, you next. We back live tomorrow for the pregame show. Yeah, TGK. I know I'm sorry, TGK. Because you got to have a pregame show. You don't even get to see no like victory or anything. That sucks, man. Steve says THJ is starting to be unplayable. Yeah, he's becoming. Stop it. DV says Luka 75-point game. PJ, Luka, and Josh defensive masterclass wasted on 60-foot bomb by Strus. Yeah. Noah says shout out to my uncle Tyrone. He's a Mavs fan, and he's a big THJ fan. And after this game, he said, I just placed THJ's jersey on eBay for free. He's even tired of it. Gee. Dang.
I told you, man. I guess my pops was right.
What up,
He's still trash can juice.
Yeah, we can't retire that. Luke's, he's a Glow Yard member. He says, don't know what to think. Played well against second team in the East on the road. 60-foot buzzer beater. We should have won. Yeah, we got a good team. I will. I think most of the media know now. Like it's not a surprise or a secret anymore. Like the Mavericks have a good team. Now they realizing what the real problem was, though. At the end of the day, the super problem. We at the next level now. We at the main boss or whatever now. I guess like damn, Jason Kidd. Berg says Tim been on social media and been seeing y'all roast him. Now he's scared to shoot, shaking my head. Yeah. He done. I don't roast him on social media. I stay away from social media, Bergs.
Hey, I'm about to say your dad can
his dad putting the attention on him. You can't have Tim Hardaway Sr. doing that type of stuff to you, man. Eric, what up? He says, do you blame Kid for not challenging the foul on Kyrie for hooking? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I was told by Larry. Larry keeps it real usually. That
okay.
I mean, somebody let us know. Somebody let us know the rules if they can look at that real quick. Because Larry keeps it real usually, but he said that it was too late and that you can't challenge it after a certain amount of like when in the last 2 minutes or something like that. It's just up to the refs to check it out. But it sounded good, so I believed it and played back. It sounds good. So, but let me know though.
Yeah,
I wish he would. I was yelling it. I was saying challenge, but he was like, "You can't do that." It's like, oh, okay. I know PJ Washington played better than Tim Hardaway Jr. today, though.
Oh, that's not even a question. No, you know what like I said earlier in the show,
If,
I don't want to hear anything about anybody else.
if PJ scored 0 points today, right, he'd have played better than Tim Hardaway Jr. Would you disagree with that?
No, I mean, even with him scoring 2 points, he still played better than Tim Hardaway. So that's what I said.
Gina Kim says only thing that'll make up for this loss is that trophy at the end of the season, or if we end up 5th or 6th seed, but it's not likely. Shout out to Kid and Tim Hardaway Jr. DV say Cavs went on a 21-9 run to end the game. Yep.
Oh, wait, no. Do you want me to say? So Div did put a WTM. He said Larry's wrong. He said, "Here's the rule." He said, "Personal fouls made against the team at any you can call the made you can call personal fouls called made against his team at any time. So pretty much you can challenge it at any time. I guess is what you're saying.
Get the fuck out of here, then, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, Solo said that too. He said he could have challenged it.
Get out of here, man. I'm yelling in the thing. Why don't you challenge it, Kid? And he said you.
I thought he was going to challenge it, bro. Like that's.
Shout out because Larry was telling Div that he didn't know the rules and all. Like you got to know the rules of basketball and all. Come on, Larry, man. Come on, Larry. Y'all got to stop yelling that people don't know stuff if y'all don't know it.
That's what happened. Never mind. I'm gonna say something. Never mind.
Berg says I've been saying this when we got rid of Wood. Pause. We lost 17 points per game and didn't replace it. It sounded like Jalen Brunson. Now we have no consistent third option offensively. Kai and Luka can't account for 80% of the offense every game. Man, Christian Wood would look so awesome on this team right now. I keep saying that. Pause. Noah says, I thought Luka can only drop a nice 20-point game now because of the team, but Kid can't let that happen. Luka still have to drop 75 points combined to try to win. Because a guy that usually drops 17 down to like 4. Ramble says THJ was 4-3-1 and plus 10 on the game. Streets was 21-4-4 and minus 10 in a win. I don't want to hear anybody talk about plus minus. Tell them again, Ramble.
Ramble said that loud for the people in the back, man, to hear you.
Yep. Professor Funk, he's a Glow Yard member. He says, I just want Exum back. Hope he is healthy for tomorrow. It will be slow, but I think we'll need his impact. Yeah, I mean, but we need Jason Kidd to do what's right. Noah says, I'm not even excited Exum coming back because J Kidd is going to play THJ and Maxi more minutes than Exum. You're right. You know he's going to get the excuse at least for the first game, bro. Nancy says, so now not only do Lukai have to beat the other team, they have to overcome ref, coach, and THJ. So it looks like.
That's what it's looking like, Nancy.
And Noah says, Relle and King, I believe y'all would do a better job coaching this team. I think y'all are smart enough to know what lineups to put in and out the game. You know what, Noah? I came to a realization today, had an epiphany, and I believe I could outcoach Jason Kidd. I was going, I usually you like basketball. I can't mess with these NBA players, but this is different. This is coaching the team. It's not playing. I can't out hoop J Kidd, but I think I can out coach him though. And he didn't have any experience either when he got a job. He went right from basically playing the game to being a coach. So I think I could, bro.
Literally from playing the game right into coaching.
I think I could. Noah says, after this game, this makes me want the Mavs fans to court storm and attack the refs. It's ridiculous, but Adam Silver ain't going to do nothing about it.
Hey, all we ever heard was they do hold referees accountable behind the scenes. Obviously, y'all don't because they keep doing the same thing. Y'all literally just said the referee today were the same referees for the Detroit and Knicks game. So what lesson have they learned?
None.
Oh, okay.
Gina Kim said, Kidd is like her. They both obsessed with small ball. That's why I don't understand why fans hated on Wood and Hardy when we had Powell and others being bad. Kidd has the pieces and still can't coach. I mean, Steve Kerr got an excuse though. Like, that was something that got him a few chips or whatever. They had a def lineup, and he would still play a center. When he had a center he believed, and they usually had a starting center with JaVale McGee, what's the dude's name? Kevon Looney and the other guy, Andrew Bogut,
yeah,
all that stuff. And then they would go to the def lineup to like in certain situations when they needed to like just throw it on you. Probably like the third quarter or whatever. But that's Steve Kerr, nowhere near Jason Kidd, Gina Kim. That's all I'm getting to. You can't compare them.
You're being disrespectful, Gina.
That's very disrespectful. Luke says referee said it wasn't a clear path because he made a play at the ball. Okay. But
they don't answer for the end one though.
Ramble says THJ needs to stand for trade him in July.
I'm with it.
What up, Search and Destroy? He says tough loss, bless y'all. Appreciate you, Search and Destroy.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to Search and Destroy. Shout out to Empire Jeff, man.
Yes, sir.
Follow Empire Jeff on YouTube, guys. Empire Jeff.
Yes, sir. Here's a playback as well. Eric Jones says they said it was not clear path because he made a play on the ball. Yeah,
that's what somebody just said.
Mister says their explanation on the mic was he played a play on the ball, so no clear path foul, which did not happen. It was a body bump. Yep, that's what I thought as well. That's what was my issue, bro. Wasn't more of a continuation. I was like, well, you should have called at least a clear path foul. That's what I thought, but I'm like,
that's what I asked. I said, so if you don't get the N1, why wasn't it a clear path foul?
I was like, maybe it's because he was in the paint. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know the rules exactly of how.
What is it? It's clear path, and what's the other one?
Take foul.
Take foul. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, King. It changes every game, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, they didn't call the N1 for Kyrie. We literally saw a player do that against us, where they took the 2 steps with the dribble and laid the ball up and got an N1. So we saw Luka do the same thing Kyrie did and did get an N1. But
Matt said these refs are on lunch or something. Noah said the refs tried to cost us the Suns game as well. Yeah, the refs has been trash. DV said cheating ass refs. Wow. Oh man, Alexandra was there. Said I was at the game. I thought the refs were really bad. Eesh. Said for both ends though. Said Mr. Goldton early in the first. That was so obvious. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By Jared Allen. Yep. That was still in the.
You talking about the other one? The one Lively got. Lively goaltender early.
Oh yeah.
You're right about that.
The Jared Allen one too, because that was still in the cylinder.
Yeah. Noah says Draymond can yell in the ref's face, cuss them out, and all that, but Luka yells and one, he gets attacked. I mean, he didn't yell and one. He said and effing one, but I don't think that's enough to get attacked.
That's not enough to get attacked, bro. Dude's yelling all the time.
He's not belittling you. He's out there basically saying he's yelling. He's giving emphasis on the and one. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
listen, it's not just Luka. Literally every player that goes to the basket that feels contact yells out and one.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he gets a technical foul today for saying N1. I don't see every other player in the league that yells out N1 getting a technical foul.
Yeah.
That's stupid, bro.
What up, Cam? He said our team have to play against refs, players, and JK. Yes. Cam. Gina Kim says there was a travel that wasn't called either, but I think the refs have something against Dallas. Media even hates us. And now they ignore Luka and won't give him any calls. It's unfair for us.
PJ Washington should have had an N1 at the end of the game. They didn't call it.
Oh, man. Let me see who's next. Noah says Jason Kidd is so dumb as a coach, it makes me question him as a player.
That's what King was saying. Like, I'm starting to kind of, like I said, man, growing up, that's my favorite point guard of all time.
He said Chris Paul better?
Yeah, I'm about to pull a Larry and say Chris Paul better.
Yeah, I'm about to just say Chris Paul better, man. Top 5. Div says, I wish I could say that Kid has some logic behind who he plays, but THJ sucks on the D pause and does worse on offense than Seawood. Why did Seawood not play, but THJ does?
That's what I asked, Div. It makes no sense to me.
You ever see Christian Wood go through a stretch like this on our team?
Nope.
Okay.
But that's all we heard last year.
Luke says THJ was plus 10, bro. And then
yeah. The most misleading stat of all time, bro, is the plus minus stats.
Matt says, would you rather have PG Jones Jr., Gafford, or Maxey and Hardaway? Oh, I mean,
Jones Jr. and Gafford.
Any of those guys? Yep. Well, not Maxey and Hardaway. Yep, Matt. Oh, I'm gonna go to Robert. He said, why not play Gafford? Why did we sign him? Then Jason Kidd, you can't see that. Wake up, kid.
I don't know, Robert. I said, we've been screaming for centers all for the last 2-3 years. We finally get him, and you decide still not to play him. That's Kid, man. Can't blame Nico.
Gina Kim said this man Tim is a plus. I know they lying. Noah says, Rel, the reason why J Kid benched Seawood and THJ is because THJ is Jason Kidd guy and Seawood is not.
Yeah, I know. The same guy, man. Shout out to the Empire Jeff. Also the same guy who was trying to sabotage Christian Wood's career after he left.
Yep. Noah says Jason Kidd is worse as a coach as Phil Jackson is as a GM. Dev says, Rel, you sounded like me on playback when talking about J Kidd. LOL, I don't blame you. I know how you feel.
Yeah, I heard it, Dib. I told King I was listening to it at work today, man. Yeah, you was spitting, my guy. You was spitting. I told King I didn't see nothing wrong with you said.
I agree. Nothing wrong. Sorry, we can't sing him anymore.
Yeah, we can't sing anymore.
Johnny B says THJ was a plus 10. So he won his minutes. Josh Green was a minus 11. Okay.
Next.
Gina Kim says, preach, Rel. Oh, man. Noah says, Rel, when was THJ last game? It feels like the last time THJ had a good game, Muhammad Ali was still boxing.
I think it was when the Great Depression finally ended.
Something like that.
I
think it was even before that. Shout out to Harriet Tubman. Daniel says, what up, fellas? I'm concerned about the next few games because I cannot trust Kidd with clutch time situations. I'm still optimistic about our chances, but each game is making me nervous. Yeah. Omar says,
crazy.
Tomorrow just became a very important game. It does because today was a very important game.
Yep. We had this game, bro. That's what hurts.
Johnny B says PJ had 2 points versus Indy, and y'all said it didn't matter, but now point total matters. But we didn't say it didn't matter. We say he had a bad offensive game versus Indy, and he wasn't as good defensively. We literally said, Johnny B, that was the time.
Johnny, I know you trolling, bro, because you obviously. Actually, no, I can't even say you have. You hear what you want to hear. Either you hear what you want to hear or you just trolling, bro. You know damn well we didn't say that about. Matter of fact, I went in on PJ Washington yesterday. I can call out players. You know we call out players on this channel, so don't play stupid, bro. Come on now. We call out people when they doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing. I lie, Tim Hardaway.
Zero to Hunter, he's a Glow Yard member. What up, Zero? He says Hardy got into the game, played decent, and never saw the floor again. Gafford only got 7 minutes. Holmes Wood and MFFL dares to wonder why players don't want to sign with the Mavs. Preacher. Noah says, I'm so tired of THJ. It makes me dislike him as a person. Don't take it there, Noah. I know.
No, you know what, Noah? I 1,000,000% agree with you. This reminds me, bro. I had a dude I was cool with back in the day, man. He's a Kevin Durant fan. Kevin Durant went to Texas. I used to watch all the Texas games, right? All the basketball games, football games. I was a huge fan of Texas Longhorns from Texas. And, I was excited when he had ended up recruiting Kevin Durant. I watched him in high school and all that, followed his career in high school, all that. So when we got him, I was a Kevin Durant fan. This dude that I knew, it kind of reminded me of Johnny B. Like, he make you hate the guys that he root for.
Yeah.
And I started like really disliking Kevin Durant because of him. And I think that's where a lot of people are starting to, well, not just the play on the court, but a lot of the Glow Yard are starting to hate Tim Hardaway because of people like Johnny B. And because you see what he's doing on the court. So no, I know how you feel because that's why I'm trying not to do. But
it's because Jason Kidd as well, though.
Yeah. It's kind of with the Powell thing we talking about. Remember,
we've seen this before. They made us feel the same way about Dwight Powell. Like,
I had no ill will toward Dwight. I didn't like his game. I didn't want him on a team, of course, but I didn't hate him as a person, bro. But like, I can see why people would start feeling that way about people like Tim Hardaway because I said that before. I said Jason Kidd is making people hate Tim Hardaway, bro.
Don't fall for the trap, though. It's not Timmy. That's all I keep telling folks. It's not Timmy. I know Timmy is on the floor. Timmy's Timmy. That's what we always say. Me and Rel been yelling that forever. Timmy is Timmy. He's not changing. He's Tim Hardaway Jr.
He's 32 years old. Been in the league 10, 11 years. He's not changing, y'all.
The issue is Jason Kidd keeps trying to feed you ish. Tell you it's something sweet or something like that. Like, that's the issue. It's Jason Kidd. It's Jason Kidd. Gina Kim said, I would take Doc Rivers right now. Fire Kidd. I would.
Jesus.
I would. I'd take Doc Rivers. And you know how.
Boy, shots are fired, boy.
Yeah, I definitely would take Doc Rivers right now. Gina Kim said, man, actually, I'd take Darvin Ham right now over Kidd. At least he can adjust. I'd take Darvin Ham as well. They can have Jason Kidd. We can do the trade right now. Right now. We can do it right now.
Agent Griffin sitting at home. You're a former Mav. Bring him in.
Let's go. Noah said in the playoffs, we can't afford Luka and Kyrie to try so hard on defense and deliver on offense. It's going to make them tired. And when THJ is on the court, Luka and Kai can't overcome it on defense. Yeah.
That's what I said, Noah. You asking these guys to not only overachieve on defense, but they also asking them to cover for this guy's defensive efficiencies, man, or
Yep.
deficiencies, I should say. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
Div says King Rowe. I honestly think we need to fire him. Go get Mark Jackson. We got Luka and Kai. They can actually run the offense, and defensive coaches are still there. Mark can motivate.
And Mark's teams were good defensively.
Yeah.
I can trust Luka and Kyrie to carry the offense.
I mean, I'll take Mark Jackson. I don't think he's going to get a job, but I'll take Mark Jackson.
Oh, shout out to Mark Jackson. He got a new podcast.
Yep. Shout out to Mark. Hopefully, he lets us know some information. Noah says, Kid haven't got a tech yet. I don't see J Kid storming the court. I've seen the Cavs coach storming the court today, game supporting his team, but not J Kid. Yep.
That's what I said, Noah. This man ain't got a tech yet, man. He don't stand up for his team, bro.
Not at all. Gina Kim said, I blame Dallas media too. Where's Tim McMahon when you need him? Why aren't they grilling him? I hate it here.
Gina, I said that. I said this man can attack Luka on every article, on every Hoop Collective show. I never see them do that same thing to Jason Kidd. They just gloss right over the Jason Kidd part, man, and go straight to attacking Luka, bro. I don't understand it.
Excuse me, Thomas. He's a Glow Yard member. He says Kidd sabotaged Hardy by letting Tim play with PJ and Luka, then putting Hardy out there with Kyrie, Josh, and Maxey. The lineup could stop anything down low. Hardy still looked better than Tim. Yep, Thomas. That's what we've been trying to say. That's how the plus minus gets misconstrued. Like it's situations where you see lineups are put in place and guys are like failing because of Jason Kidd.
Who was the best player today?
Luka Doncic.
Who did Tim play with today?
Luka Doncic.
That's how you got a plus 10.
There you go.
It's all about the lineup, like you just said. It's common sense.
Tim played about like 30 minutes, almost 20 over 25, right?
Yep, played 26.
Jay says, how does Gafford not play the entire second half? I mean, we traded for him. First round pick.
Yes,
Another
sir.
first round pick. Gone.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You say
another first round pick. Noah says, if THJ is not shooting the ball anymore, then what does he do?
I've asked that already, Noah.
Div says, Relle and King, Tim can't cover one-on-one, nor go around a screen, too short, so why not put DJJ and at least the guy going around a screen with fear of being blocked when he shoots from the side? Matt says, I can't see Kidd winning a championship. Can you guys see that? I can't see that. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know, Matt. I won't look at a win one, but I mean,
it's going to be difficult in these situations.
This should count for, if you win one, this should count for two.
The media won't even really know, right? Like, they won two.
They're going to thank Jason Kidd, Phil Jackson off the first ring, bro.
Noah says, Luka has to overcome the refs, J Kidd, and THJ. That's too much to overcome. It might be. Jay says half of the blame goes on the refs, horrible refereeing crew. Yeah.
Like I said, Jay, I think they were saying that's the same crew that ref that New York and Detroit game.
I put half the blame on the refs, half the blame on Jason Kidd. And Kim said Kidd saw that THJ block and kept him in because he thinks he's a good defender. He just trusts him that much, man.
Oh, that's why Gina said that. I mean,
Dave says even with the refs being bad, we had a 10-point lead, and instead of taking THJ off the court to play better D and go ISO Luka Kai, we instead decided to keep Ish Tim against Mitchell. LOL, fire Kid. Yep. Had the game in your hands, and you said no because I want to play Tim.
Nah, I'm good. I gotta show up. I gotta
do something different.
My boy.
Noah says, I felt wrong for saying on TGK's Midnight Madness that I wanted to see more of Maxey and PJ together in rotation because it was good, but I don't see 25 plus minutes. It shouldn't be that many minutes. Noah, that's the issue. Like, you can run it, but that's like a special occasion. And in this situation, for real, if Maxey's not knocking down his shot, I know he had one today when we got excited, but he wasn't hitting nothing else, basically. He was doing some foolish shots, and it's just Maxey and Maxey again. I guess he on a decline. We got too many wavy players and streaky players, but
yep,
you might as well play PJ Washington at the 5 though, bro. Sometimes
and the streaky wavy players that you're talking about are the players that should have been gone a long time ago though.
And the players
that we kept for too long, bro. That's the thing.
And the players Jason Kidd had the most trust in, they keep playing the most.
Yep. Should have been gone. I've been saying that too.
Thomas says, I feel like we played well enough to win despite Kidd, but then the refs got us not on 1 or 2, but like 10 or 15. Anyone want to run anyone off the 3-point line? I bet playing our bigs help. I feel you, Thomas, but so the refs, I don't blame it on the refs again. It was refs. They did. But we had a 10-point lead with like less than 2 minutes left. You gotta bring that home. And that, I don't feel like nothing in that one was the ref's fault. Like that was just dumb plays, man. Like,
Hey, you saw me read. I took them notes I used. I said what happened in the last 2 minutes. It was some calls in there too, but I hear you though. I'm with you.
Noah says
Should have took Tim out.
You should have took Tim out, man. Yeah, like it was just. Noah says JK YouTube history is full of THJ highlights. He's a stan of THJ. Might be a stan of his dad or something. I don't know. What up, Freezy? He says Gaffer only played 7 minutes. Yeah,
yep. You read that. You read that right, Freezy.
And definitely check out Blowing's Tears, guys.
You definitely read that right, bro. Jason Kidd at it again, man.
Ramble says, get this coach off my team. Kid infects the team with bad decision making, no growth, water potential. He's infected the team with, oh man. I can't read it, but a lot of nasty stuff, guys. A lot of nasty stuff. Noah says, if we have to fight to go to the playoffs and the play-in, then we have to pray Luka don't have a bad game because J Kid is so bad that Luka still has to be super Luka.
Yep.
Gina Kim says Hardy came in and scored, made great passes, and then got subbed out and didn't see the floor again. What a joke. Div says, can you please tell Johnny B that numbers don't always say the truth? For example, THJ tonight finished with a +10, and we all know that was awful defensively. Like all these guys trolling. Yeah, you got to stop feeding back into it, Div. That's usually what we say about you, Div. You're a troll, too. Don't be trying to get off the train. Div be trying to play. Noah says Kendrick Perkins don't watch Mavs game. He's just a troll for the Mavs, though. Like, we need him in our corner. Div is cool. Johnny B, I would think he'd be he sort of be a troll for the Mavs, man. Noah says Kendrick Perkins don't watch Mavs game either. When he said you got a good coach walking sideline to sideline, yep. That's why I didn't believe when they said that. The only thing, Tim Legler and all started saying some takes about the Mavericks. ESPN don't want to be completely late to the party. So then guys in their ears are telling them now to say this stuff about us. You can literally watch what they're saying. Shannon Sharp is lying and literally yelling stuff that don't even make sense. And it's like, they don't watch. Thomas says, I hope my unwavering support for my kids can match that of Johnny B on Timmy. Even his own father doesn't have that kind of faith in him, clearly. Won't even let him wear his number in Miami. Matt says the Mavs went 36-12 and made the conference finals after Matthew hit a buzzer beater 3 in 2021-22. Maybe a random role player game winner is what Dallas needed to make a finals run. We'll see.
We'll see. I hope that's the case, but yeah.
Steve says J.K. cost Luka the MVP this season. Let's start the wave. Y'all should start it. Start it on Twitter and all and say it. Div says, King, Relle, you said if he isn't making shots or taking them, why is he on the court? Answer, Jason Kidd loves Tim can't trade away Jr.
Yep.
Noah says it sucks that Luka is putting up stupid numbers in MVP season. He's not getting an award for it. And don't be surprised if we don't go to the finals because of Kidd. He might lose his award to the Joker again, man. His boy. At some point, he better stop being his boy in that court. Steve said, don't talk too loud. Kid might put DP in the next game. Yeesh. Noah says, if it wasn't for Luka in the first half, we would have gotten blown out in the first half. Hey, you tell him. Same thing last game, but people said he need to pass more. Gina Kim said, Luka really got the team he's needed and still can't win because of Kid and the refs who obviously have an agenda against him. Noah says, I'm jealous Nicola has Mike Malone. Mike Malone has gotten ejected twice this season because he stood up for his players. Yes. Dave says, I'm glad to see Luka give Coach Kidd that look that he gave Cuban when McGee was on the court looking clueless last year. He did that with THJ tonight after we saw a third 3 in a row on THJ's dome. Gina Kim said, it's sad how Luka still has to carry the team. He went nuclear to get us closer before halftime. It's honestly sad to see. And when he loses, he gets hate, but they don't add context. Yes.
Yeah, my favorite word, Gina, context.
Vaughn said, this is actually one of the best chances for the Mavs to get to the finals. The top teams are very inexperienced and young. 100% Luka will be the best player against them. Only problem is Kid. Hey, Vaughn, man, you preaching. That is just.
Vaughn, don't be coming here preaching, man. Yeah, church did say amen.
Cuz is a Glow Yard member. He says,
What up, bro? Love?
Relle say, bro, law. The only thing I disagree with you about this whole time was that kid wouldn't play new players if we traded for them. Well, I see now. Fire kid, not now.
I told you, bro. Love. I did. It's not that I did not want to trade. You know, I wanted to trade. It's just that I don't trust Jason Kidd in any shape, form, or fashion when it comes to adding any of these players, man. We see it right now. You, like King just said, you traded a first for Gafford, and he only played 7 minutes.
But right now.
And how many? What was it? What was the rebound numbers again today? We talked about double digits.
Yeah, something. Oh, man. Jason
and how many minutes did Gafford play?
7.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's 40. It's 48 minutes in the game, by the way.
Oh, it's 48. I thought it was 7 minutes in the game.
No, 48.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm sorry. I watched another game. I apologize. I'm a casual. I don't watch the games.
Gina Kim said it's like we have the same problems, even though it's a better team. I thought we fixed our problems, but it's the same causes that lost the past game. Just
this is also Gina. Why you always heard me say this when I was arguing, say guys like Larry and all these guys down when we talked about this roster. It does not matter who you have on your roster. It is up to the coach to put these people in positions to succeed. If your coach is not putting you in positions to succeed, it does not matter who is on the team. It doesn't matter what trade you make. It don't matter what player you sign. It's going to fall on the coach. You're still not going to succeed. Like you just said, we got a trade that fits this team like a glove. We got a center on this team, a backup center that we've been praying for, and we gave a first-round pick for, and you still not playing this guy. That is on the coach. So it does not matter if we have a talented backup center if you're not going to play him.
Yep.
Your coach not going to put these players in position to succeed. You get results like you did tonight in last game. It's plain and simple.
I agree. Salam says, do y'all think J.K. is holding back calls before the playoffs? That thought has been thrown out there. I mean, I hope not, because this guy just throws away so many games. I hope that isn't there. What up, Mike Douglas? He's a Glow Yard member. He says, tonight I can't. This game was so fake, it actually made me straight. Wow. I guess, is that a pause for you, Mike Douglas? Huh?
Never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's Mike Douglas.
No, I know. I never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Gina Kim said Kid is definitely sabotaging Luka on purpose. I thought it was because he wanted to pressure Nico to get better players, but I don't know now. Hey, Div would say that too. He thought so. I told you, Div.
I kept trying to tell folks, man, that's the stupidest excuse I've ever heard in my life. You're gonna sabotage yourself for what? Yeah. You got the players and he's still doing the same thing. So that wasn't the reason why he was doing that. Let's just call it like it is. His IQ is trash as a coach.
She said
not a good coach. Let's just put it like that. He's not a good coach.
There's no way he's this bad. He should have been gone.
Exactly.
Div says, you know how people say J.K. is so bad he will sabotage his own team. Johnny B likes him because he is the same. LOL. Oh man. Matt said, why not just ban Johnny B? Because he's a Glow Yard member and all that, Matt, man. Well, he get to have his opinion.
Yeah, just gotta learn to ignore him, man.
Yeah. We have other fans of other teams and all that's in here. Mike Douglas also says Johnny actually THJ's agent. Gina Kim said, I already told others to ignore Johnny. He does it to troll, and he shouldn't bother them. But being so passionate as a fan, I get why they would be upset. I applaud them for loving the team. Yeah, you just got to ignore it, guys.
That's why I said he's not a fan. Don't let him get to you.
Yeah. Matt says, Johnny B, THJ agent. He's just a hater. Get on my nerves. That's what he's doing it for that reason, Matt. Big J, he's the Glow Yard member as well. He said, I said in the pregame, Lively should play 24 and Gafford 20. Cleveland should have been a power forward off the bench, especially on the team with two bigs playing side by side. Shout out to Big J. Thank you, Big J.
Appreciate you, Big J.
Jeff, Empire Jeff, check him out. Relle already said it a little bit earlier, but definitely if you haven't heard him, if you didn't hear us earlier, check out Empire Jeff on YouTube, Playback, all the medias, just like us. But he says, salute y'all, crazy ending. Salute, Jeff. Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro.
Div says, I want Kid to be fired before he sabotages the players we traded for. With his stupid benching and mind games, he will turn them into trash by screwing their minds and getting rid of him now. How far you want to go, bro?
Oh, man, we got to look.
I can't even see the bottom. Omar said, I mentioned this in the Phoenix game that I wanted Lively Gafford in the 4th. They ended up going Kleber at the 5. Yep.
Dang, you ain't nowhere close to the bottom. We can go on for let's give about 6 more minutes.
Okay. So 50. Daniel says, I'm not worried, but I'm concerned. These past 2 games we should have won, but if your head coach is sitting on the bench and not doing anything to help your players, then that falls on management. Yes. MJ says, Coach ML practice, J Kid. Yeah. Dev says, as a coach, you're supposed to know and read your players. How can you not tell THJ doesn't even feel comfortable on the court? Dude knows he is trash and is being torched. What is kid doing? Jay says, THJ has no business being on the court. They need to give those minutes to DJJ and Hardy. Nick says, what a great early B-Day present for Luka from Kid and THJ. And it is happy birthday to Luka on both sides of town now.
Yeah, happy birthday to Luka, man.
He finally 25. MJ said,
I feel like it took forever.
Yeah, I know. MJ said, no reason for THJ to be on the court with a 10-point lead. Shaking my head. Yep. Mike Douglas said, I mean, this is really sad. This is coaching. This is disgusting. Awful coaching. Sums up how I feel about Jason Kidd perfectly. Yeesh. MJ said, awful loss. Not watching those MFers on ESPN. Yeah, just let it be. Pasquale says, he's a Glow Yard member. He says, of course, we will hang on Tim's mistakes, bad calls, kids, rotations, but our Mavs got a massive stop in the bucket in the last 24 seconds to take the lead. It was big. Luka needs to lead on that. Yeah, you got to still be leaders and all. Yes. Yeah, we did get a bucket, pick and roll with PJ down. It's good. And they made it. I'd have still been getting on Jason Kidd though. Div says on one play where THJ literally had his back turned to the guy shooting a 3-pointer and had no idea where the ball was. LOL, this guy is straight clueless, but still knows better than Kidd. I'm gonna click this one, man. MJ said Carlisle did a FU to Dallas when he endorsed J. Kidd for replacing a replacement coach, knowing he was sucking. Mosley would have been so much better. I said that, man. I can't believe they took the advice of the guy.
Rick Carlisle still screwing us over.
Bro, Mark Cuban is, oh my God, I can't say the word, man. Like it start with a D and then with a B. This dude is a fool, man. He gets played so much.
Nah, he's the smartest guy in the room. He's a genius. Corey with the $4.99 dono. He's a Glow Yard member. Says tough loss because Kidd and Tim, the refs were trash. But let's see how we respond. Much love, guys. Yeah, man, we got another game tomorrow.
Yeah, man. And that will be ridiculous tomorrow. I ain't gonna lie to you. Gina Kim says, if Tim said he didn't know his role in the beginning of the year, what does that tell you about the coach? Even Luka has mentioned Kidd not talking to him about his complaints. Horrible communicator.
Said that before.
Steve said, I don't understand. Kidd was a great player with great basketball IQ, but you see guys like Hardaway and DP with horrible IQ and keep them in the game. Something not adding up. James says, J. Kidd screwed Luka out of a 50-point triple-double and an MVP, in my opinion. If they fired J. Kidd this morning at 2:05, y'all better wake up and have an emergency show. I feel you, James.
Man, listen.
MJ says, I read that one already. He says, after losses like this, don't want to watch any basketball. I feel you, MJ. Luckily, we get a game again tomorrow that might change something. But that in between, when we got days off, I stay away from watching basketball stuff for the Mavs. I'm telling you, because I'm like,
same.
I'm like, I don't want to see what people going to say. Because guys like Tucker for was it Sporting Logically or whatever? So I talk about the Mavs saying we trash, man. He hates the Mavs, man. Damn, Tucker.
Can't tell me different, bro.
Gina Kim said, I'm happy Exum is coming back, but he's not changing much, to be honest. We could have Prime Braun on our team. Hell, even Steph Curry and Kidd would still find a way to lose this game. It's just sad. Mike Douglas said, I mean, this is coaching. This is disgusting. Awful coaching talking about the Mavs, yeah. Ramble Gamble says, other coaches know our weaknesses better than our own coaches. We know what's wrong with us. Nico knows. Other coaches knows. Kidd doesn't. It's him. He is him. He is him. Daniel said, like I said, that I hope that the Mavs can get better, but Kidd cannot continue to use THJ over Hardy because what has THJ done ever since he's been a Maverick? MJ said, wondering if team might quit on team the way Cowboys defense quit on Dan Quinn. Rambo said, I just watched the kid post-game interview. He sounds shook and the media was soft. Remember Kid calling out Tim McMahon? I want to see the flip side where Kid has to answer tough questions. Yep. He won't answer them, though. Richard says, been telling y'all Kid wants a 3-guard lineup. It makes some sense when you think of it. The way, and yes, he hates bigs. He is a guard. Bowley's a Glow Yard member. He said, what up, fam? I appreciate you, bros. The Kiddiot saga continues. Appreciate you, Bowley. I'm calling you Broly like you on Dragon Ball Z. MJ said Luka reluctant to pass THA the ball. Yep. Starting to become that way. Daniel says, I believe that Luka and Kai Reed will play tomorrow on this back-to-back. We really need to use our depth to our advantage. We need to beat the Raptors down bad and destroy them. Yes. Big J said, can you refund Johnny Bravo's membership? I thought this was a space for Mavs fans. Kareem says, incorrect inbound violation on Mavs. Incorrect offensive foul call on Kyrie. Josh Green tackled on a 3 with 1:25 to go with no call. Jared Allen offensive foul not called. Yeah, he's definitely pushed him. That was wild. He also says, Cavs timeout instead of jump. Yes, the timeout instead of a jump ball was also a wild one, but it should have been a travel as well. PJ not called for and one on the last shots. Yes. Or travel instead of a jump ball. Yes. Gina Kim said, I don't want to see Tim Hardaway Sr. Say anything else. That's all I know. Dave says, Larry was wrong. Here's the rule book. Personal foul calls made against the team at any time. Yeah. And I'll stop there.
All right, y'all. Listen, man. We apologize when you get to everybody's questions and comments, man. We got a lot of them in here.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Like I said, I know everybody's not happy, man. I know it's one of them games. I know we got a couple people attached to this team that people want to see gone. We just got to try to grit our teeth, y'all, and just bear with it, man, until the season's over with. We ain't going to have too much of a choice now because we got to play again tomorrow. So it is what it is, man. Listen, guys.
Big game.
Huh?
Big game.
I mean, your coach made it a big game, bro.
Yeah, he did.
But, yeah. Listen, guys. If you want to be a member of the channel, man, just hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. Shout out to Ramble. He's now a new member of the channel, man. You guys can join us here on Fridays. If we don't have a game on Fridays, guys, we usually have our members-only shows Friday mornings. But if we do have a game that falls on Fridays, guys, we usually have our members-only post-game shows. So you guys can join us here. The members can join us here on the stage as we talk Dallas Mavericks on the post-games. So if you guys want to become a member of the channel, guys, just hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. Become a member of the channel. We see the numbers are growing for the memberships, man. We definitely appreciate the subscribers. I mean, the members of the channel that support the channel in that special ways. I always hear us say. And I see the numbers of views and all that stuff is starting to grow too for those. So we definitely appreciate those. Also, too, guys, Playback.TV or the Playback app. You guys can watch Mav games with us live as they happen. We also have VIP passes for people who want to actually watch the game through Playback. Like, say, you're not around a TV or something like that. You want to watch the games. You can just download the app on your phone and ask for a VIP pass. And you can literally watch the games with us through Playback.TV, guys, or the Playback app. So just an option if you guys want to go that route. I think we only have 20 VIP passes, so it's going to be first come, first serve. The way the VIP passes work, we give out new VIP passes every game. So you don't keep that VIP pass. You got to get a new one every game. So you have to ask for another one every game. So the first 20 people can get VIP pass if they ask for them. Also, too, guys, you guys can follow me on my other channel, Cause We Geeked. We have shows every Saturday morning, guys, talking about the geek culture. You just saw somebody talking about the Avatar Last Airbender show on Netflix. We're going to definitely be talking about that Saturday. There's a whole lot of stuff, man. We didn't talk about last Saturday. We're going to talk about this Saturday, plus more stuff, man. So it's going to probably be our longest show. We're going to talk about Halo and all that stuff, man. Madam Web got more news dropping. I feel like we talk about Madam Web every weekend now, man. It's getting ridiculous, but yeah, shout out to Freezy, man. He was texting me, man, talking about he want to see that Silver Surfer movie, man. I can't make you no promises, Freezy, but we are hearing that Silver Surfer is supposed to be in the new Fantastic Four movie, so we're going to have to see. But yeah, guys can follow me on the Cause We Geeked YouTube channel, guys. Help us get our numbers up there, man. We're still trying to grow that channel. Shout out to my cuz Will. Also, too, guys, this will be up in podcast form tonight. You guys can follow us on all our socials. We have the links down in the comment section. The description box below for all our socials. You guys can follow us on there. And yeah, King, anything else, man?
We're almost on our first K on Twitter, man, on X.
Yeah, we're almost our first K
really
on
cool.
there. So
it's nice, but share, more share, guys. A like is the equivalent of a share. Numbers, like Relle said, are growing. We reaching more folks. Awesome. We appreciate y'all. Appreciate the memberships and everything else, man. Like one game at a time, I guess. We back there again. So we're gonna see what the Mavericks do tomorrow. Hopefully, we get a better, outcome, and we can start a different trend. So go Mavs.
Should have started tonight, but that's a story for another day.
Sorry.
But yeah, man, that's gonna probably do it for us tonight, guys. It is your boys Relle and King from We Talk Mavs, or We Talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective, guys. We'll be back here tomorrow, guys, after the Mavs play the Toronto Raptors, guys. Same Mav time, same Mav channel. Go Mavs, and we out.